Kenzie, what's good,
You
bro?
hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
What's good? I'm chilling, fam.
Excellent, excellent. How you liking that? Before we get into anything, how you liking that Elden Ring? How was your day, bro?
It's good. It's just some DLC stuff. That's about it.
Got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so yeah, talk to me about this Naruto guy, man. Because at first,
I.
well, let me just say, because like at first, when I was thinking about, it, I was like, you know what? I mean, Naruto does have good plays, but then when I was like going over it in my mind, I'm like, well, I don't know, because he got assisted a lot, like on a lot of occasions. So then I was like, does he have good plans? And I was like, okay, good. Yeah, he has good plans, but he never really comes to any of these conclusions without the assistance. And that's what we were kind of talking about in the comments. We got the lava guy, we got Katsuyu, Ma and Pa, and then just the interference in general. You got Nine Tails influence and all this other stuff. So is it his own power? Does he have good BIQ? Like, what's up with that?
All right. So here's how I see it. Like I'm gonna attack the pain one first.
Let's talk about pain.
Now with pain, when he threw the Razor Shuriken or something, and then like the Prey Path absorbed it. I think all Shorty said was, "Yo, that's the pain that absorbs his energy, and the one in the back can revive the dead." But what he did from there on out, that was all on him. Like him throwing the smoke bombs down, then he threw the first Ratchet Shuriken to bait the Prey Path into absorbing it. Then he threw another one, so like the pain so mighty push, so that 5 second timer will go down. Then like while he did that, he had a clone jump in the air behind him to flank them, and then like he had one of the other clones cover the Pain's eyeball to shut off the Link vision. Like all of that was mustered up by him. So I think her just saying, "Oh yeah, he absorbs attacks and he revives the dead." I don't think like that takes away from his plan at all.
Gotcha. And see that I can agree with not taking away from the plan, but we have to admit he would not have been able to pull none of this stuff off if he didn't get a lot of information prior. Like I can't remember exactly because I actually haven't seen the fight in a while, but I know. Well, I think Ma and Pa told him some information, and I'm pretty sure Katsuyu told him, "Oh, this one can. You can't hit this one with any ninjutsu attacks. He can repel things. Oh, and how you just said he can absorb things. Oh, this one revives the dead. They all have link vision. See, in my opinion, Jiraiya has some crazy ass good battle IQ. Naruto, not so much. Jiraiya was able to take down 4 of them by himself, and he had to figure out literally on the fly. Naruto, I don't know, man. Like, listen, I hear what you're saying. I definitely hear what you're saying. It's just when we put it to test and task, and then this isn't just a one-time thing, right? It occurs multiple times throughout the series. He needs people to help him execute his plan. It's usually never by himself. And then when we get into his solo wins, even if we want to talk about that, like just starting with Kiba is kind of crazy to me. I was like, Kiba, I was like, well, I did it. Well, it is a win, but like to start at Kiba, I was like, that's kind of crazy. So we got Kiba and Sasuke. Like, who else? Who else does he have under his belt too?
Now I think pure solo, I think that might be it.
See, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Things I never thought about. That's kind of wild.
I'm
But
trying
all
to
right,
find the full pain fight now. I know it's around like chapter 430.
gotcha.
Yeah. Naruto Return chapter 430. I'm trying to find that Ratchet Shuriken plan. Cause I made the top 5 plays for both of them. Well, not I didn't make one for Ichigo yet. I just did for Naruto, Sasuke, and Luffy so far. And I think one I had Pain.
I think I
Two,
saw a YouTube video on that. Actually, I think I
oh
saw that
yeah.
video.
Two, I had Zabuza slash what's that nigga's name? Slash Momoshiki. 3, I had Kaguya, I think. 4, Jubito, and 5 was the third Akage. And yeah,
So wait,
even
which one for Kaguya? Him doing sexy jutsu, or was his plan the actual one that was executed to seal her?
Um, it was the sexy jutsu, but the main part I had highlighted was like when he had her attacking the fake clones, and then he passed the truth seeking orb to the fake clone, just like he was buying dumb time for them to get Sasuke back from the sand dimension.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then Kakashi even highlighted, oh snap, like yo, he's always been unpredictable and cunning. So like the big brain plays isn't new to him at all.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to make Wise Former a speaker. How do I invite people to this shit? Invite to speak. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Nah. I mean, it's just like so. My thing is, how many times before? Like, listen, if this was just a once or twice type thing, it's like, all right, cool. Like I said for Ichigo definitely needed help with Aizen, and he definitely needed help with Yuha. We're not gonna like deny that at all. With Naruto though, as you just said, his only verifiable solo wins are Kiba and Sasuke, right? Which means every other time he's defeated someone, for the most part, he's been assisted in some type of way. This does not take away from his planning, but I would say it does affect his battle IQ overall. If he has to be fed intel prior to most of these fights, if he has to use that intel to achieve victory through most of these fights, yes, it's him, but only to a certain degree, which is why I said necessarily it doesn't take away from him, but that would also mean to a necessary point it does take away from him because he's not doing this stuff on the fly. He's getting assistance. People are there helping him. You know what I mean? He got the whole 9 yards with him basically. So
If
that's
the
kind of what I
if
was.
the plan is on the fly, then people just saying, "Oh yeah, he absorbs ninjutsu." I'm like, "All right, bro, that's cool." But if the plan is on the fly, I give you full credit.
So which plans has he had that were definitely on the fly? Like let me hear some of those.
Well, the pain one is well, basically all of them is on the fly. Like he
Well,
never
all right,
he
hold
never
up, hold
went
up.
into a battle saying, "All right, this is my win con and I'm going to execute it." Everything he did was, "Oh snap, he could do that. All right, let me improvise."
But he found these things out while it was happening. No, not even while it was happening. He found these things out prior. So that's not on the like yes, the plan is on the fly. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he didn't come up with a strategy. He's not Shikamaru, right? He's not thinking 50
Yeah,
moves ahead strategizing, right? But I'm saying the initial, okay, bet he can do this. Well, now I have to do this. And let's not act like he's not a ninja. These aren't like particularly dumb people. Even Naruto, right? He's not dumb necessarily. But these things that he's coming up with are influenced by the data and information he's getting from other people. So the direct question is, how many times does it have to happen to be like, all right, maybe this guy isn't as crazy as we think because his plans are dope, but he never comes up with them prior to having some information about the opponents he's fighting.
well, the this pain fight, let me think. This is the only time going into the fight and during the fight, like they was like, "All right, that's his ability," because the Jubito one, he just met him and like they just encountered truth seeking orbs and flying Rajan. So that flight, that plane was all on the fly. And then
I think the Yubito one is a fair one, honestly. From what I remember with that one, there wasn't a lot of talking, there wasn't a lot of communicating. Naruto was just he was just on that type of time. Like he knew he was about
yeah,
to be teleported. He knew to do the rest. I think that's a good one.
and
That's definitely a good one.
even figured out to use Senjutsu on Jubito. Like he was like when I forgot when Gamagichi shot his the toad syrup oil, he's like, "Oh snap, that didn't get instantly deleted. Oh snap, the toads use nature energy. Hold up, I have Senjutsu." He thought of that in like 2 panels.
Can
Okay,
can we
see,
bring
that's
up how
thinking.
like Naruto immediately forgot about that afterwards?
Hey, that was comedic value. Comedic value.
Hey, yo, talk that shit. See, because it's been a while since I've seen like the war arc, but I definitely remember that scene specifically where like Naruto was definitely on all the type time in the way. It's like, hey, Rasengan hit this nigga with a sage mode, Rasengan, all that stuff. No talking, no nothing. So
yeah,
I will give him that one.
yeah, and then like you said, the Flying Rajan plan, bro, they was about to be nuked, and then he was like, "Timeout." All right, so Flying Rajan could connect to, it could teleport to people he's connected to. I shared my chakra with them like 10 minutes ago. All right, let me do this on the, like, bro, he's like that.
I see, but that one's a hard one. That one's only a hard one because number one, I count that within the same scenario. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's a different circumstance, but it's in the same battle. Number one. Number two, it's involving what more than 50 people at this point. Yes, he's helping them, but at this point, what you got all the Edo Kage, Minato, Sasuke. You know what I mean, bro? I don't know. I get it though. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm proud.
Nah, well, if you want to go that help route, the only person who helped him was Minato because that was his jutsu. But Naruto said, "Nigga, do it." So I wouldn't say like Minato or
I'm, I'm
Powerscaling.
I'm I'm pretty sure the Karamas were helping too. I remember them saying something about something now.
Hey,
Afterwards, they said our chakra is linked. That's why it worked. They said why it worked. They didn't
They
tell us
said,
what
oh,
to
they
do.
they clarified that afterwards.
Yeah, they was like,
Okay,
oh, he's. In fact, they credited him. They was like, oh snap, that's smart because our chakra is linked. But like beforehand, like the thinking was all on him.
gotcha. Okay, were you about to say Shinigami?
I think I was just gonna say something along the line. I don't think I would have said anything relevant. Just keep going.
No. Okay,
And
gotcha.
then
Okay,
let me
okay.
see what else. What at number two, like I said, I had the Momoshiki slash Zabuza playing because like they're both the same Shadow Shuriken transformation thing. Like what he did for Zabuza, that was crazy.
Yes, It's just following the same trope of needing that assistance and needing the help.
You
Not
wait,
not
you
maybe not the plan, but the people involved. Because
so
that's
you
also one of my gripes with Naruto.
wait, so
People
you think
involved in his plans.
you count that you think Sasuke was help or was he just part of the plan?
He was help.
I mean,
Um.
all Sasuke did was throw the shuriken.
Yeah. Like what?
All right. All right. One moment. I asked this question prior. Nobody gave an answer. Check the text channel and answer that one about Death Note. It's relevant.
Check channel.
The text part.
L softened 50% of the character for no knowledge of near Mel who had L reaching for over the L part.
Hey
Yes.
Wes, I'm trying to get you up here as a speaker, bro. You want to speak? Let me check this joint.
You the second part is when they beat Light, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would credit L, like what L was doing was smarter.
Mm-hmm. So you're getting like where Ab-stract is coming from here when he's asking those things.
Oh no, I'm not doubting that, especially with Katsu, that Naruto was told about the abilities. I'm just saying, but everything else, like the actual way to get the one up on him, was on Naruto. That's why I don't
We
take away from it.
we never denied that. It's just like how even if a character loses, because like no cap, in most of those feats that like are used for the best ones, none of those characters actually won their fights. There's like a Toriko feat that I ride on a lot, which was Toriko hitting on like every conceivable angle, but like he didn't win that fight. Just like how if a character wins or loses does not take away from them. Helping. I don't think helping would take away much, but when we are comparing to other characters, um, like the Ichigo versus Gin instance, where Ichigo did everything by himself whilst depressed,
Mm.
um, it takes away a lot. Mm, which direction do you want to go with this conversation then? Because the main one I'm getting at here was just Naruto needs help for like his best feats. Ichigo did most of his best feats by himself, and he had like extra circumstances.
Then I would say you have to look at like what they did with the feats, like even with the plans.
For that one, I'd still give it to Ichigo, um, for different reasons. Wait, I gotta go.
All right.
Got you. Okay, so what was I about to say? Because I was thinking about something.
Not cause I was trying to think like even some of Batman's best plans, like people tell him about the abilities and then he crafts it himself, but we still say, yo, that's Batman, that's prep time goat. So I just think like somebody telling you about an ability, like even it's quote unquote technically it is help, but if they're not like telling you like giving you bullet points and all that, then I think like I said, I think it's good. I think you Gucci.
No, I feel that, but like, remember, my thing also is, all right, how many times does this have to happen? How many times are you being assisted? How many times are you being fed info? In Naruto's case, aside from the one example you've named, I haven't really heard one. The Obito one is good. The if you want to count the Kaguya one, I don't know about that one. Buying time, battle IQ, I don't know about that one. That one, like, he made clones, yes, and she's going to destroy the clones. That's kind of inevitable. But for like even for Batman, how many times did someone have to feed Batman information as, and instead of Batman doing his own deductions or his own research prior to figure out, okay, this is how to best take him down.
Hey
And
man,
so,
there was sometimes I saw Alfred on that computer.
oh no, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Alfred be putting in pain. He definitely putting in work.
Not and think what else? Because
See, but I mean, even with that, they're like a team, and then Batman's fighting metahumans. It's really unfair. There's a lot what goes into that one. I'm
no,
sorry.
but even like I think before I think Shinigami brought up, oh no, he brought up Death Note with the Zabuza plan. All Naruto did was throw the shuriken at Sasuke, and all Sasuke had to do was throw the shuriken. I'm not jacking that's help. Like yeah, he threw the shuriken, but I'm not jacking like that took away from like Naruto's brain power.
No, yeah, and see, but that's not the thing. It's listen. I'm not saying the man doesn't have good BIQ. I think he does. It's just how much does it weigh on the how much when he gets help. How much does that weigh on his battle IQ? Like if like let's say you give like what would you rank the pain? fight for battle IQ, how much would you rank it out of 10
Like for Naruto or like in general?
for Naruto?
Oh, Naruto 10 because
So
I
you
had
give it
that
a
as number
10.
one.
Okay,
Yeah, I had
cool.
that as number one.
So then my thing would be, all right, if that is a 10, how much points are we taking off of that 10 for all the information he got prior that helped him set up these plans? Because he wouldn't have been able to do it without these plans. Without Katsu saying, hey, this pen can raise the dead. You should probably take him out first because he'll keep raising people from dead. Hey, all their vision is linked. Something Jiraiya did not know, but he still overcame and succeeded. This is why Jiraiya will always be the GOAT. How much points are you personally taking off? Because for me, I gotta take off at least 4 because you're doing all this stuff, yes, but
Yeah.
you're also a ninja. You also have the nine tails. You also have crazy amount of stamina, so you can just bullshit clones out your ass. How much points are you taking off?
No, but here's the thing. That's why, like in my OG tweet, like I had like different categories. Well, I didn't actually do no calculations, but it was like um planning. No, it was creativity, adaptability, like mid battle analysis and
Okay,
mid battle
okay.
planning.
All right.
So like let's say for Naruto's plans out of 10, you put his mid battle analysis to like a 6 because he gets info. His multi step, I mean his like on the fly planning and his creativity and adaptiveness would still be like 8 9s.
Okay. I think that's fair. And if you're dividing it like that, well, so if you're dividing it like that, it still wouldn't come up to a 10 though, even by those standards. It couldn't come up to a 10 because he would have to score perfect in all those categories.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's more fair. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I definitely see where you're coming from.
And like for Ichigo's example, like sometimes he showcases a lot of analysis. He's creative once in a while, but like he doesn't often have like the 3 4 step plans that you would see like a Deku or like a Sasuke do.
Oh, absolutely. I think I can definitely agree with that. That'd be more Shinigami's conversation. I'm just saying, like, if we're going to have the conversation, we got to be honest. And my thing was just that Naruto doesn't do these things alone. Like with Ichigo, as I think you already saw the list I put, he beat all those people by himself. And he did have to analyze in a couple of those fights, not to the degree that Naruto did, but the fact that he's doing these things alone would give him, in my opinion, a little bit more credence, even if you want to say Naruto's plans might be more perplexing or uh, more creative on the fly. Ichigo's not getting prior information when fighting Gin. He has to figure these things out. He's not getting prior information going up against Ginjo, Grimmjow, none of these guys. And I'm not, and none of these guys are really like playing heavy, but he still has to figure these things out by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be like the way Naruto abused the Almighty push counter. It would be like if while fighting Gin, he said, "All right, his store like it attracts and then like then it comes back fast or whatever. All right, so in the time that's happening, I'm gonna Shumpo over like to right before his sword gets back to him. Like if
right,
he thought of something like that, I'd be like, all right, he's wilding on him.
right. Okay, I can agree with
But it's hard because like versus Ukiora, he was analyzing good. Like he was saying, all right, I'm gonna predict this, I'm gonna do that. But it's not like he had like a crazy 3 4 step plan to like get the one up on him. He was kind of just, all right, I'm getting beat up, I'm a hollow mask. He transformed. Now I'm a Vassal Lord. It was like more so stuff like that.
that's a fact. And so what we also have to realize and acknowledge is that for the two animes or manga or shows, the difference in how they approach, because I don't want to say Bleach is more like Dragon Ball where power makes right. We're in, yeah, like
That's
exactly,
also the
bro. So
main
like
reason of why I have Naruto higher. It's because like in just of more of his fights he requires to do that.
exactly, like having Biju level chakra does not automatically mean you will win every fight you come across. You can get got just as easily if you were a no name shinobi, for the
Yeah,
most part, right? I'm not saying that exclusively. I'm just saying if these are the circumstances, you can get killed. You can still die. This can't happen to someone in Bleach who is X times more powerful than you, or it'd
yeah,
be very
because
hard to
even like
pull
let's
off.
Yeah,
say
exactly. That's like why I think there's not that many good battle IQ feats in Bleach because
Right.
it's very power, intended.
yeah,
Correct. Correct.
like if like what's the example for like the Land of Waves fight? It would be like if like Soul Society, Ichigo and Renji try to run down on like a serious Kenpachi. That's what Naruto and Sasuke were doing with Zabuza. Like
Yeah,
if there was just a fight, they would have got spanked. That's why Naruto had to think of something to catch him off guard.
Facts.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even in the pain arc, Konohamaru was able to one shot the pain
Oh,
Yeah,
exactly. If you
with
catch a
being
ninja slipping, you can definitely take them out. A
you
lot
can
harder than
definitely
doing
take it.
Bleach, even if you catch them
Yeah,
slipping. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
So
yeah,
exactly. Like how Kenpaki was straight up tanking Ichigo's hits. Like nothing battle IQ can do about that.
Yeah.
Pure facts. Pure facts. So yeah, no, okay, that's good. I think we got some common ground in between that conversation. See, but this is why I always like to talk to niggas because it's a lot easier to understand perspectives. We can actually hear people speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Drop it.
think
Second. There we go.
I think I think he's just having a connection issue.
Oh no. I was going to my DMs. I pressed X by accident.
Got you.
Nah, I think especially like for the battle IQ section, I think the only way it could take away is if somebody says like try this or do that. Otherwise than that, I think everything else is fair game.
Wait, you think
Uh, I
so?
agree. I just said that like when we're comparing other characters, like I said specifically, Ichigo did most of his deductions by himself, and the Gin one he was depressed. So
Yeah, the game one is cool. I think the Gin one and which one did he use the full bring of light on?
the Fullbring one, he did like all those conclusions as well.
Yeah, those I think those two are his best ones.
But like I said, if we're comparing the two characters, I think it takes away a lot if like Ichigo is coming to all of his deductions by himself and Naruto needs help.
Well, it also depends on what they do with the deductions and like how layered the plan is.